Good day, folks. Today we are going to be looking at the game Cross-Up Poker. This game came out in 1968 from Milton Bradley, and it is for 2 to 4 players. Now in Cross-Up Poker, you're going to be building 10, that's right, 10 poker hands on this little tray over here, and then you're going to be betting on a betting board what you think you're going to be able to win with those poker hands. So let's take a look at it. Okay guys, here we go. In the beginning, you're going to hand the players one of these trays here, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building 10 poker hands. You'll be drilling them this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you're going to be also building them down, which will be 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You also have this betting table over here, which you're going to be using after all the cards that you're going to use have been placed there in the trays. And then you also have these little betting chips over here, and I'll talk about how these work here in just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set the cards up in here, and then I've got 2 complete trays with cards on them, and I'm going to show you how to score with those. So anyway, the way it works is the first player is going to go ahead and draw a card, and he goes ahead and he draws a 3 of spades, and he's going to place it somewhere here on his tray. So let's just say he places it here. Second player draws, he has a 5 of hearts, so let's just say he decides he's going to go ahead and place it over here, and then the first player goes again. He's received another 3. So now he has a chance to get at least a pair, so let's just say he decides he's going to go ahead and build it here to try to make a hand over here. Now over here to the right, these are all the hands that you can make and the different rankings of them in case you've never played poker. Okay, so player 2 draws, he's got a 6. So he's thinking, okay, well, I have a chance maybe to make a straight somewhere over here. So let's say I'll put this card here, and then player 1 draws again, and he has an 8. So let's just say, well, maybe I can make a flush over here with this hand. So he places the 8 over here. And then player 2 draws, and he draws an ace. So let's just say he decides he's going to go ahead and place the ace over here. So basically both players are going to be going back and forth drawing cards, and they're going to be placing these cards here in the slots, trying to make the best 10 poker hands that they can. Okay, so here's an example of 2 completed trays here with the different cards. And now you've got these little betting chips over here with this betting table. And what you're going to do is you're going to place these chips here on the board onto the corresponding number with the corresponding slot. And you're going to be betting the lower amounts on the hands that you don't think are going to be so good, and then the higher amounts, which is 3, on hands that you have that are really good and you think they're going to win. What's going to happen is if your hand ends up winning that particular number, you're going to go ahead and win all the betting chips that are on that particular number. Now the players have gone ahead and put all their chips on here, so now we're going to go ahead and compare hands. For hand number 1, the yellow player has a full house, and for the red player, he has got a straight. Now, a full house beats a straight, so the yellow player in this case is going to go ahead and win both of these chips, like so. Then it goes on to the second hand. Second hand, we got a pair of 7s over here. On the second hand for the red, we've got a pair of 5s. So again, the yellow player is going to go ahead and win, so he'll take these 2 chips and put them into his pile. And so this is going to continue. You're going to compare each hand, and then you're going to go ahead and count up the chips that you've won. And whoever has the most amount of points with the chips is going to win the game. And that, folks, is Cross-Up Poker. So my final thoughts on Cross-Up Poker. Well, anybody who is a poker fan, I think, is really going to like this game. Having to build 10 separate poker hands can be quite a challenge. You'll draw a card, and then you'll place it, and then you'll draw another card, and then you're trying to figure out, okay, do I want to try to build up this hand, or do I want to try to maybe build up this hand, because you've got 10 different hands going on at the same time. One thing this game, I believe, does is it balances out the skill level. So if you're not an expert at poker, you have just as much of a chance of winning this game as somebody who is an expert at poker. One of the big things, of course, is going to be the card placement, because you might end up putting a card somewhere that is going to be used to build multiple poker hands. So there's that strategy as well. So a lot of times you're going to be looking and say, where should I put this card? Where's the best place to put it? So that's a pretty cool element of it. And the betting board is a pretty cool idea as well, using the numbered chips and things of that nature. So I like that pretty cool. So yeah, anybody who is a fan of poker, I think, will like this game. This is a good game, and I would recommend it to anybody who likes this particular variant of poker. So guys, that's my review of Cross-Up Poker. We'll see you later. Keep on gaming.